Testing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are you listening? Are you hearing?
I am.
Joe's out there? Is that Joe? Who's?
Yeah, it should be out there.
Yeah.
One more time.
One more time. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good afternoon, everyone. Today is September 10th, 2021. This live broadcast is to talk about the latest news surrounding the booster shots for our vaccines. Number one, I can't believe it's September already. Where did the time go? So let's get started. We've been speaking to Solano County Health Department for many, many weeks. And we've been in discussion with Dr. Bela, who's the public health officer for the county. PVE is going to offer booster shots at the direction of Solano County Health Department. The county and other health officials are making this decision based on a few factors, and I just wanted to review this with you today. County officials are concerned by the late July and August surge and the possibility of a holiday surge, assuming that 21 is much like last year. According to the county, fully vaccinated individuals are eligible for a booster shot 6 to 8 months after the second vaccination. So we all have passed that mark already. We're well beyond that 8-month mark. I know that there are some residents who may be uncomfortable about getting the booster shot now, and if you are, you can opt out and get the booster shot at a later time through your own physician. I wanted to make a note about this. Many residents believe that Paradise Valley has the vaccine. We do not. We help administer the vaccine through the county. The county has the vaccine supply, and they control that vaccine supply. So we consider ourselves very fortunate that they're coming to us first. According to the CDC, the Delta variant, which is now accounts for the vast majority of COVID cases, is more infectious and was leading to an increased transmissibility when compared with other variants, even in vaccinated individuals. There are new variants out there. The Lambda and the Mu variants are on the rise in California. Both variants are just as concerning to public health officials as the current Delta variant. So the management here at PVE and the Solano County Health Department are aware of residents' concerns regarding the timing of our clinic and the full approval of the Moderna booster. However, county officials have stated that the risk of possible holiday surge, coupled with the multiple variants, outweighs any uncertainty of full federal approval. Although the deadline for the federal approval is 9/20, September 20th, we don't know if they'll actually meet that deadline for approval. However, we do know that both of the vaccines, well, all of the vaccines that we've administered are safe. We've had 2 full vaccinations on Moderna and Pfizer vaccines. The people that have received them have had protection. Those who don't receive them are the ones that we're concerned about. So why are we doing this? 17 individuals tested positive for COVID-19 here between July and August. 9 of them were residents, 8 of them were team members. All cases were contracted outside of PVE. All of the individuals, all of them, were vaccinated. So that tells you something, that our immunity is starting to wear off. The good news is, because they were vaccinated, their symptoms were much milder. PV experienced only 15 cases last year at this time before we had a vaccine. So you can see that this Delta variant is causing some havoc. I know that being vaccinated is better than not being vaccinated. If you've been watching the news, those people that are getting very sick, those people that are dying, are the unvaccinated people. So this you can take a look at right here on the graph showing what's been happening last year versus this year. The blue line was 2020. And you saw a gradual increase in July through August. But in 2021, which is the red line, all of a sudden, the end of July, that Delta variant broke through and started causing infections. Now, this is just showing people that have tested positive. It doesn't show you the severeness of illness. The good news about 2021 is all of those people were vaccinated. All of them fared much better than they would have last year if they were ill from COVID-19. There's one last slide that I wanted to place in here. I just wanted to say a little bit about this pandemic in general. If you recall, back in March of 2020, this all started. And we really didn't know what we were up against. We certainly didn't think we would be here in September of 2021 still dealing with it. Over the course of those many months, almost a year and a half, we've had to pivot a number of times based on the infection rates in our area here. So I wanted to take this opportunity and stop and say, this was very demanding on the team members, extremely demanding. Can you imagine coming into work not knowing if you were going to be in your regular department or working somewhere else? We had to stop food service operations and go to deliveries. I think you all remember those times. We certainly don't want to go back there. So this is an effort here to get the booster shot in so that we can maintain as much normal interaction as possible. So I want to take the opportunity to thank the team members and all the resident volunteers that have helped us. We're looking forward to getting through this by utilizing the booster to keep us safe through the fall and winter of this year. And we'll see what comes down the line. If we can get those unvaccinated people to take the vaccine, we should be able to get through this. Unfortunately, those people that are unvaccinated become the petri dish to create new variants. And if we continue to allow people to be unvaccinated, we'll be at this forever. So I just wanted to make sure everybody understood that we're being proactive. September 16th, we actually have a vaccination clinic coming up. We'll give you further details on the logistics of that. But I want to thank everybody for their attention today. Looking forward to seeing you next week.